Well, I'm done with the Container Store. Head back. God bless the Container Store. Hats off to them. The person that thought, let me sell boxes to people, they'll buy the crap out of that. Guess what? I'm probably your biggest customer. And to all the many other stores that sell us the crap that make us need the boxes, hats off to y'all too. We live in a consumer society, don't we? Isn't South Lake such a cute little community? This is, I think, maybe their downtown area, or at least the shops of South Lake. But if you come to the Metroplex, it's a fun little place to come. They've got the Apple Store and all sorts of nice little places to go. And one of my friends loves the Cheesecake Factory. Every time she comes to town, we have to go eat at the Cheesecake Factory there. I just love that she comes to town. I'd go anywhere just to get to have a meal with her. And it looks like we might get a little bit of rain on the way home. Or actually, got another errand, but on our way back. So let's see what a little bit of spit on the highway is going to do to people. I tell you, when it spits on the highway, people go stupid. So let's just see what we can see. 114 East is our direction. Alright, here we go. Now then. Now look how busy this is. It's not going to be such a fun little ride. White night is not going to get to show off too much. We were going with all these people on the way over here, and it seems like they turned around and they came back to go back this way with me. Dang. Y'all go home so I can have a nice little ride with my Super Cruise. I just want a Super Cruise at 70 miles an hour. There's so much to ask. Come on now. Well, I'm going to bring it up to 70 miles an hour anyway, just so I can pretend like I might get to go 70. And then, I don't think we stay on here very long. How she handles. Feels like she's pulling to the left. Oh my gosh. I don't know if she can't read the lanes very well, but she's kind of wobbling around a little bit. So it's my first real questionable. Okay, dude, Super Cruise, like, you just put me between a big dump truck and, alright, let's get on over. I'm helping you with this one. That was not safe. And another car, like, really close together. She's a bit of an aggressive driver. Goodness, girl. I would not have done that, but they didn't hit us, so I guess we're okay. Grapevine Hysterical District. As my grandfather would call it. Any brown sign was a hysterical sign. Not historical. Makes me think of him. Very happy memories. We traveled a lot. lot of roads. Okay, I'm gonna cut this back a little. I might actually get to speed up and go. Right. Wait. Maybe not. I'm gonna go on 121 though. See, just when you think you might get to do something fun, you gotta go with the rest of all the crazies. Dang it. I wanted not to ride with the crazies. But we're gonna go with North 121. Alright, White Knight. Stick with the crazies. There you go. Honey, I just put you here. Don't go over again. Thank you. Now she wants to move back over this way. Alright. She kind of can't make up her mind. Maybe she's got a little bit of rain on her sensors. She's whipping around a little more than I like. Oh, we're gonna go right again with all these. We got a wide. You are kidding me. We got a wide open lane. And we're gonna whip over in the shoot me lane. Great. Okay. Sure, you've got a good reason. I'm coming up. Yep. That was actually a good, reasonable call. I'm sorry, White Knight. I argued. We did need to move over. That was a really good call. And we're going to move over again. I do have my limit for how far I let her go, but she's right. We do not want to get on 635, I'll tell you that. This time of day, that would be hell on earth. We're coming over again. is kind of a funny thought. Do I really need to see if she's driving? Yes, I do. Once, cleans it off. Twice. Oh. Okay, okay. I'm learning something new. I'm still just riding along. So what are y'all's thoughts on putting a wheelchair on the back with a trailer versus it being part of your vehicle, like making it part of the bronze package where it's the wheelchair comes inside and becomes your seat and you actually never leave your wheelchair? Has anyone done one versus the other, or what kind of research have you guys done? I'd love to hear some thoughts on that in the comments. What do you think about hauling with something on your trailer hitch? Is it hard to drive with that? Do people back into it? What is it like trying to get your wheelchair on and off of a trailer that's attached to your tow hitch? Do you ever worry about someone stealing it? I know that this Acadia has a lot of really great features as far as using a trailer, for the cameras, for hooking up the trailer, for actually driving with the trailer. It's got some extra features that I have not used personally, but I know they're on here for whenever I need them. So it's one part to consider. It would probably be cheaper than going for the full-on broad package that converts the car into a fully handicapped vehicle, you know, where it would be used with my wheelchair. I'm in the early stages of even having to think of that in the future, for the future. Nowhere near it yet. I'm hoping to continue walking as long as possible and staying out of the wheelchair, other than whenever I don't have my brace on. But if I were to have some type of an accident or something, I'll be back in the wheelchair for periods at a time. So I have to keep it in the back of my mind, and I'd like to be prepared. So I would love some advice. If I've learned anything over the last couple of years, having something hit your family out of nowhere is definitely very disastrous and traumatic. And I would say we went into what you would call survivor mode. And if you've never lived through something traumatic, you have no idea. But all you do is survive. You just get from one day to the next, and that's it. And you're just trying to, you know, make it the best you can. But it feels very, every day just feels so shaky and unsteady, not just physically but emotionally. And I would prefer not to do that again if I had to. And the more I can prepare and maybe help others prepare, I would like to do that. And that's part of the reason I started this channel, was just to have these kind of conversations about, look, you know, sometimes things happen that are unexpected, that you think your life is great and that things won't happen to you. And guess what? No one can say that they're not going to be in a wreck, or that their body is just not going to fall apart, or they're not going to get cancer, because things happen. And when they do, there you are sitting there at the doctor's office being told these devastating things, or you're in the ER being put back together, and then you're trying to come home and figure out what the heck you're going to do with these broken body parts that you've got left behind. And it's a tough transition. And your friends are there for you for the first week or two, and they rally, and we have wonderful friends and a really wonderful church. But you know, after a little bit, they're kind of like, come on, aren't you guys better? But you know, when you've got long-term physical issues, sometimes the answer is no, we're not better. Or, you know, guys, it's cancer. This stuff lasts a while, and sometimes no, it doesn't get better. And so you've got to really be able to find ways to function and stay mentally healthy during those times. And the best way I've found is having these conversations and trying to be as prepared as I can whenever I get into healthier periods of my life, so that the next bout isn't as traumatic as the last bout was. And I found for my children, it's them seeing me fight, them seeing me working at like the physical therapy, and you know, fighting to get up and walk again, and you know, moving, and like me driving again is huge for my family. And those things are what give us the encouragement to, you know, keep putting one foot in front of the other, probably are taking for granted. And remember, there's always a lot of things that you just do naturally that some people wish with all their heart that they could do and they can't. And then there's others like me that we're working our heart off to try to get better to where we can do those things again. And whether we can or we can't, I don't know, but I'm going to work my heart out to try to. And when my family sees that, I know they're encouraged by that. So I think the point is, don't ever give up. And we encourage each other. We take our victories. And when you see someone else struggling, encourage them. Let them know it will get better, and let them know that you're cheering them on, that you know it's hard, but that, you know, prayer is an amazing thing that you can do for someone. And also just cheering someone on a bad day and saying, you can do this, you're going to make it, I'm there for you, it will get better, it's going to be okay. Sometimes that's all you need to hear whenever you've just had a lot of, you know, crappy things happen to you. Sometimes you just need a friend to say that. And it can really be a balm to the heart. So I guess that's what I needed to say today. It was just in these times where we've had a little bit of a respite from a lot of crap. It's nice to have, number one, this car that has allowed me to be able to drive, and my kid doing well in school, and my other daughter doing well at college, and my husband doing well at work, and just, you know, that God is blessing us with me feeling better and physically doing better than I've done in quite a while. So hang in there if you're not at that place. Keep fighting. Never, ever, ever give up the ship. Keep on hanging in there. You're going to make it. And if you're not in a place where that is the prognosis, I'm sorry. Sometimes that is the answer. Let me know. I'll be praying for you for that as well. But never ever give up the ship. Alright guys, I'm just about at the end of my adventure for the day.